going to be doing a pick a pile reading. Sorry for my voice. I don't have access to my voice right now. I'm not really going to get into detail about that, but we're going to pick 3 different charms from my charm bucket, and then we're going to pull some cards, and then it will be a pick a pile reading. So let's see what charms. I'm not even going to look at it. I'm looking away. I'm not looking at all. You're looking. So we got this charm. So we got this one. What else are we doing? I'm not looking. We've got this one. And what else? Oh, we've got the spring. This pick a pile reading is going to be about lawsuit or legal proceedings. You're going to pick an item. I'm going to use a couple tarot, well, 1 tarot deck and 2 oracle decks, and shuffle some cards under each charm. So I'm actually also going to explain what each charm may mean in addition to the cards. So stay tuned. All right, so this is what we got here. I have shuffled all the cards. We've got my own deck, the Cards Against Humanity blank deck. We've got this random card deck for the tarot, and we also have oracle clue cards. So for each pile, go ahead and pick one. We've got the hearts with the rose quartz bracelet. We've got the eyelashes scrunchie, and then we also have the spring. So choose wisely, choose with your intuition, and we'll see you at each reading. All right, let's focus on pile 1. This reading is going to be regarding any legal proceeding you are in, any lawsuit, any debacle, any argument, any conflict, especially if it's regarding any legal matters. So the first pile, like I said, is the bracelet. Actually, everything I found in the streets, believe it or not, but it's a rose quartz bracelet. So if anybody knows this, your wrist is connected to your heart. Your wrist is connected to your heartbeat. Your neck is connected to your heartbeat. It's just where those valves and nerves go when your heart is beating. You can feel that when you check your wrist, when you check your neck for a pulse. So this is making me think that someone is like checking to see if they're alive regarding a legal matter, or if it's being handled, or if it's active. It's almost like something close to your heart. You want to know that something, especially if it has to do with your lifeline, you want to know that it's being handled, and it almost is affecting your health. It's affecting your heart. It's affecting your function. So whatever legal matter is going on, if you chose pile 1, if you chose this card, it is overwhelming, and it is life and death. I don't want to make light of it. It is life and death. So let's get into the oracle cards, and then we'll get into the tarot cards. Let's flip this around and see. So this is the Total Macabre card, gruesome, dark, made for comic relief. So it's almost like a situation that's so grave that it's like you have to almost like disassociate from it, because it's unreal, and things that will ensue regarding whatever legal matter this is, for whatever side you're on. If you're on the opposing side and you're watching my readings, first off, fuck off. Second off, this doesn't really concern you. It concerns the people that it's actually bothering, that it's hindering, that it's affecting on an emotional and physical level, and on a mental level. If you are the aggressor in this matter, it's probably not affecting you in that way. But just so you know, the outcome of this lawsuit is people will die. If you were in a lawsuit where your life was at risk, or other people's lives were at risk regarding you, or if you have been targeted, it's not going to end up well for the people that are involved, especially since your life, your love, your existence is on the line, especially for people that don't have support, that don't have what other people have, whether they need it or whether they don't. The others, it's almost like everybody is getting assistance that does not need the assistance, that is going about things the wrong way. And collective, for you that are fighting for your rights, it will end up in, a huge tower moment. If it's Total Macabre, everybody involved that is fucking with you will be totally wiped out. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. Whoever is in a lawsuit that chose this pile, and please don't mind my nails. I'm so broke. I'm being robbed from, so I can't even deal with anything regarding that. Please don't judge me. You're going to make out exceptionally well. You are going to probably get money from all of the parties that are involved. at least 10 different parties may be paying you for a legal settlement if you chose this pile, okay? Based on what? Based on what? So let's see what the clue cards have to say. All right, so we've got the candlestick on its side. We've got Professor Plum in reverse. And we have the clue, playing cards, the directions. So it seems like someone involved in a lawsuit regarding you has not played by the rules at all, and their entire existence, their entire intention, their mind is being questioned on what they're doing, whatever for. It could be against you, it could be for you, depending on what party is watching this, what side is watching this. But there were rules that were written out in order to, keep, a flame going, or some sort of legacy going, someone's legacy baton, and Bring It On, where it's like the baton was handed off to the next person. It's almost like it's in a waiting period where it's like Big Red, who's a stupid, fraudulent bitch and a cheater and a liar, is now handing the torch off to Torrance Shipman, but it's like in a waiting period because no one's playing by the rules. Everyone involved, and I guess this particular lawsuit concerning you that are on the up and up, they're all fraudulent. No one's playing by the rules. No one's agreeing to what they have agreed to, and it's going to result in a total macabre situation for who you're dealing with and a fuck ton of money. A fuck ton of money. For some of you guys, it could be 10 million. For some of you, it could be 10 billion. For some of you, regarding an extreme legal situation, it could be $10 trillion. So that's your reading for those who chose pile 1. Hi, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. I'm sorry for my demeanor in this reading overall. It's kind of a serious topic, so I'm not trying to be as sing-songy or as comically entertaining. This is more of a serious read. So I guess me saying this is probably going to come out in the cards, is why I'm saying this now and not before. But if you chose the pink scrunchie with the eyelashes on it, your lawsuit may be involved in something extremely fucking petty. Extremely beauty oriented, jealousy oriented, crimes that can only be explained by pure jealousy and the struggle and the strife for perfection. So this could be a lawsuit in which you're dealing with people that are literally out of their fucking minds and delusional and extremely shallow and don't see that what they're doing, there's a bigger problem to it. These are the gaslighters and the manipulators that make you feel like what you're pressing charges on is extremely trivial because they're making it so. The fact of the matter is, it's not trivial at all. It's actually extreme delusion. This reading might involve identity theft. So this is your reading if you chose the eyelash scrunchie. So let's see what's going on in this lawsuit and any proceedings that may happen. So we have skip a lip, move on in reverse. And then we have no wherewithal in life, person without a mind or a clue, clue cards. So that's funny that this card came up in general while we're doing this reading with the clue cards. So skip a lip in reverse is the opposite of moving on from a subject. It seems like people are not getting past or understanding or grasping the situation and how dramatic the situation is for what they're making it for based on their party versus you, the collective that you're dealing with this. These are the people that are making it seem like you're acting a certain way when you're not regarding an extremely legit lawsuit. And people that if you are on, again, the up and up in the law and you know you're in the right, they are saying to match their energy and also not move on. These people are in the fucking wrong. So if they can't move on from the crimes they're doing and leaving you the fuck alone, then you don't move on regarding your justice and seeking it. And with no wherewithal in life, it's like these people, I don't know who you're dealing with. It's like they think that what they're doing because they think they're connected to you is correct and just and in the right, just because they feel like they're connected to you. You're not connected to these people. You're not involved with any of these people. And it's like they feel like because you know you're in the right, that automatically they're in the right. And they feel like all of your clues and all of your evidence is the same for them to manipulate and I guess orchestrate for their narrative, when it's not even their evidence. It's evidence that's against them, and then they're making it seem like it's evidence supporting their fucking claims. They're delusional. They're insanely delusional. And it is confirmation of extreme identity theft, because if they feel like your thoughts based on how they're treating you is reality, that's extremely, it's an extreme problem. It's an extreme problem that even people involved in the law, and they're fucking with my mind and my throat chakra on this because they know I'm in the right regarding this. So I may have to pause the video just a second. So I just heard rumor mill. So there is extreme rumors for those who chose this pile based on what in actuality is going on. But it seems like these individuals that you're involved with, they know things are being investigated, and they feel like if they switch the story or they act as if how you're acting or how you're being treated in this situation, that they can manipulate the law to make it seem like they're the ones being hurt, that they're the ones being inconvenienced, that they're the ones being trapped. So again, extreme delusion, and they're going to lose this lawsuit. So let's pull some more cards. Not pull, but turn them around and see what's good. So in this lawsuit, there is some stupid fucking bitch that no one knows who the fuck they are. They think they're a fucking magician, but the evidence of the matter is their ability. You think of pool, right? People that are good at pool are good at logic. They're good problem solvers. They may even be good at math. They may even be good at building. So people that are good at pool generally have a good mind. They can critically think. And it seems like the evidence of the matter is this person doesn't even know how to play their own game. It's like they're saying that they're basically the best pool player in the world, and the evidence of the matter is they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So people that are involved in a lawsuit that are, I guess, the oppressors, whoever you're dealing with, because that energy is coming up more predominantly because the people sitting in my fucking body, they're catering their readings to them, even though they're on the opposing side, which is rather annoying. People know you're a fucking liar, basically. Even the people you're dealing with, they know you're a fucking liar. They don't even know who the fuck you are. So, again, more identity theft based on the people that are struggling with their identity, period, and trying to steal other people's identity. It seems like it's a big group of people, and someone's orchestrating their bullshit, and the person orchestrating it is a big fucking con artist. Stop fucking with what I'm trying to say in my throat chakra. Oh, and someone is also saying carne asada. These people are literally cannibals, for real. Okay, so let's move on. So what is going on with this lawsuit? So this is being like doubly and triply investigated. So if things are being investigated from one side, the side that's in the right versus the side that's in the wrong, it's being like triply investigated on both sides. It's crazy. And like I said, this lawsuit that you're dealing with may be broken up into categories, at least 3 different categories concerning 3 different individuals that are all being extremely investigated. What I have to say so far and what I can feel is that if you are in the right, all of these lawsuits are going to go really well for you. If you are in the wrong, you are extremely fucked. So I could already tell for people that chose this pile, this is an extremely fucked up situation as well. If you were in a lawsuit with this spring right here, you could be suing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in one fucking lawsuit. In one fucking lawsuit, you could be suing 9 people, or 9 people are trying to come after you in some fucking bullshit. But nothing's going to fucking happen. Look at these macabre cards. 2 of them macabre cards. I think the other one, we didn't all have macabre cards, but most of the reading, it was predominantly the black cards. So it's not looking good for some people, but other people are extremely protected in this matter. So with the spring, I feel like there is something that people in the legal field maybe you as a witness collective communicating with those in either the legislative branch, because some of you could be connected in the government. This is a spring of information. It's like a hot spring. So what we know about hot springs, it's in the middle of fucking nowhere, and it's basically a reservoir that can be used, that you can rely on. You can come back to a hot spring. It's still going to always be a hot spring unless you fuck with it, because it's naturally made, not man-made. Thank you. It's naturally made. So it's almost like there's a situation where not nutrients, but information is flowing out of it. So more people are going to be caught based on this lawsuit. It will be an ongoing investigation. When people get settled for this shit, more people will get indicted and arrested based on this lawsuit. Okay, so if you are on the up and up, like I've been saying, with the law, and I guess with your claims on what you feel you've been, I guess, targeted for, or prevented from seeking or getting the resources you need in order to settle what you're going through, a lot of people are going to be extremely fucked in this situation. Mainly all of these people, but they're going to talk, and more people are going to get extreme either death penalty or corporal punishment, because this, I feel, with the macabre cards, 2 of these, is not a good sign. So let's see. These people, they have, I'm just a tiny girl with wet dreams, genuinely provocative yet adorable. Hey, does anyone know if Anne Frank wrote the Chernobyl diaries? Macabre. So based on your sacral solar plexus and your heart, because genuinely means it's coming from the heart, based on your dreams and people's, I guess, fucked up interpretations on what they can do to block and manifest against your dreams, they are using sex magic, they are using orgy magic, they are using all of this fucked up shit, and basically a ring of prostitution to prevent you from getting justice in this matter. And basically they're trying to prevent you from excelling or even following your dreams and making anything that you've touched, anything that you've done, all related to things that they're doing. So basically, if you have nothing to do with anything sex related or sex work or anything like that, people are taking your dreams and your ambitions and alchemizing it for their, like, for federal, being able to commit federal crimes and doing that innocuously. So it's basically like they're taking your dreams and creating porn with it, and creating shit that's going to disrespect your future and anything that you've tried to create over the years, while people were attacking you, while people knew you were maybe destined for some sort of legacy or future, and they're trying to basically radiate it or eradicate it out of existence. So all of these individuals involved are, again, extremely delusional, and they're criminal psychopaths. I don't think they realized how much they've done and what the result is going to be based on their actions. And I think they are so involved in the illusion that they don't understand how bad reality is going to get when all of this comes out. And basically, because you exist, it's like the world is detonated, because the collective exists, and what you're trying to do with your good intention, they're twisting it for sex control, manipulation, and handling. So it seems like that's fucking illegal and extreme slavery. And with the Anne Frank reference and Chernobyl references, the Holocaust and Chernobyl are really bad times in history, and it seems like there is something really bad that's happened in the past that's going to resurface in a very extreme way that results in, I guess, relinquishing the blockages on your dreams and what people are trying to misconstrue as your existence and your goals and mission in life. So how is this going to go down, and what's going to happen in this? Well, you and the parties, because we have to read for both, because people are so far up my asshole, we have to read for both parties, the parties that are getting fucked up and the parties that are getting justice. So you may be having conflict with people from your past, at least 6 people from your past, family members, people that you know from history, people you know maybe you went to school with. You're all extremely burdened because you don't know where the hand of justice is going to go. You don't know where the action or the punishment or the direction or I guess someone saying in a litigation is going to go regarding some matters, because so many people are involved, branches off some of these individuals even as well. But everybody's burdened because everybody unnecessarily, and I'm going to say this, unnecessarily feels connected to the wrong people that are burdened. They're not connected to the single person, maybe you collective, that has been burdened the most because of all their bullshit and illusions. It seems like people from the past that are affiliated with the people that even you're prosecuting have the wrong perception of them and see them as almost being burdened, which is a complete fucking lie. They're all getting locked up. They're all getting locked up. So what are we going to discover in this lawsuit to help alleviate the people that are being emotionally manipulated by the people that are the basic criminals, terrorists, and antagonists in the situation, the ops? So again, the legal system is finding out they're manipulating evidence, lying about it, altering it, adding other evidence to, I guess, blood or any liquids or any material evidence they're finding, such as hair or nails or things like that. They're like adding other components to it to make it seem like it's real. There could be a lawsuit that happened in a living room that is being overturned by another investigator, and no one really knows who they're working with. But they are extremely accurate. They are extremely accurate. You can't get anything by them. They've been in this industry for a very long time. And they even said the evidence that people are altering is also addition to an accessory of other crimes that are already found to be blamed by those individuals. So if you were to blame for the other crimes and more crimes are happening and then you're flipping the evidence, it just shows that through circumstantial evidence, you're covering up more crimes and you're making it about other crimes that it's not really about, that are extremely bad, to cover up other evidence. Stop fucking with my throat chakra. Seriously. So that's what's going on in this lawsuit. Again, it's not looking good for the parties involved. And because people that are on the wrong side are all in my energy, all up in my energy, we'll pull a card to see how this is going for the party on the up and up. So can we believe it? It's again, people are fucking with the, so people are even seeing real time, because people are in my energy right now, that they're actively even messing with my reading, sitting in my energy. Can we just is almost like an excuse for like, can we believe it, in a way that it's like, now I've seen everything. It's supposed to be endearing, but it's not endearing. It's like people think that it's evident that people are fucking around because they don't want to be found out. They fuck with everything they touch, and it just creates more circumstantial evidence that no one is to be trusted, that they are extremely to blame, they are extremely guilty, and will never get away with what they're doing. Because everything they do is fraudulent. Everything they do is fuckery. Everything they do is mirroring and projecting. And that's extreme evidence too, because they're trying to play a game they don't even know how to play.